Too often, anti-trafficking laws make it impossible for victims and witnesses to report exploitation without risking prosecution. When lawmakers conflate human trafficking with consensual adult sex work, innocent people are arrested and prosecuted. Meanwhile, trafficking victims face barriers to services, and exploitation escalates in the black market. Sex work is when adults choose to offer sexual services in exchange for something of value, usually money. People engage in sex work for numerous reasons. Many feel empowered by their work and participate even when other options are available to them. Others turn to sex work because of poverty, family circumstances, immigration status, drug use, or discrimination in other fields. Human trafficking is when an individual or group uses force, fraud, or coercion to compel another into some kind of labor, including commercial sex. Human trafficking is an egregious abuse of human rights and a critical public health issue that causes long-term harm to individuals and communities. Trafficking victims are often prosecuted for crimes that they were forced to commit. Convictions for these crimes prevent survivors from accessing critical social resources when attempting to recover from exploitation. In a 2009 study, trafficking victims reported being arrested an average of 7 times during their exploitation. Encounters with the police are often cited as one of the most traumatizing experiences survivors endure. Adults arrested for consensual sex work grossly inflate the perceived rate of human trafficking, denying resources to the vast majority of victims who are trafficked into other industries. People in the sex industry are less likely to report crimes they experience or witness due to fear of arrest. Where sex work has been decriminalized, sex workers and trafficking survivors are afforded human rights. Trafficking, exploitation, and violence against women decrease sharply. New Zealand decriminalized sex work in 2003. The Prostitution Reform Act has successfully empowered people in the sex industry to report violence in their communities. Since sex work was decriminalized, there have been no reports of trafficking among New Zealand citizens within the sex industry. Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, UNAIDS, the Global Alliance Against Trafficking in Women, the UN, the World Health Organization, and many other human rights groups have come out in support of the decriminalization of consensual sex work in order to address human trafficking worldwide. To end human trafficking, we must decriminalize consensual adult sex work. Learn more at decriminalizesex.org.